Hi everyone, can you hear me? Just asking because I do not, I plugged in the, the snowball, and so I can't hear the music, and so I need to know from you all if you can hear. Okay, cool, awesome. Because, yeah, I was a little out of sorts last week. Sorry, I walked away as I was talking, but anyway, I was a little out of sorts last week because I didn't have the snowball, so I was all worried that you all couldn't hear me, and plus, as I learned the hard way, overfood pops and capsaicin says bleh. I agree. Frickin' bots. I mean, I guess I'm doing pretty well as a streamer. Oh shoot, I still haven't even turned the lights on. I am so behind tonight because, yeah, I kind of fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole, so sorry. Okay, so let me catch up and see who's here. But yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? I see Caffeine's here, Ria's here. Hi Ria. And Caffeine. And Joshy's here. Yay! Awesome sauce. So yeah, Kyrstie will not be here this week. Unfortunately, she said she had to work a charter. Some bus-related thing. And yeah, so... Oh, you're hungry? You and me both, actually, Caffeine. I actually was at Aldi a little bit ago. That's part of why I'm running late. Is because my mom took on some overtime today. So, because she took on overtime, I had to go run some errands, like go to the grocery store, all that. And so, I picked these up. And I'm probably going to eat these real quick because I can feel... It's like I can feel and hear my stomach gurgling. So, I'm just like, I should probably eat. Because, especially if I'm going to be cutting Kyrstie soap, my hands get a little shaky sometimes when, when I haven't eaten. I don't know if it's a blood sugar related thing. I hope it's not a blood sugar related thing, but in any case, so there. Yeah, here we go. Where's the emoji? There we go. Alright, so here I'm posting on social media. Yeah, the Hunky Shakes are not fun, Caffeine. But anyway, so yeah, I'm posting on Telegram now. I would greatly appreciate any or all and keeping me company. Heart. Send. Alright, there we go. I sent that to my bio chat. And now I'm going to send this to Mama and Friends. That's my Inner Sanctum chat. Not safe for work. Where else can I advertise in there? I don't know about there. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the end of the world if I advertised in there, but still. Yeah, that looks good for now. That looks good for now. I'm gonna beep this here. And alright, so yeah, I posted there. We good for Telegram at least. And where else am I gonna post? Probably on Facebook real quick. But yeah, so cutting the soap cake's gonna be interesting because, as I said in my notification that went out, I have no idea. Oh, what's this one? It has a stump on it. Oh my goodness. Animal friend. Is that lo-fi? It says non-copyright, so here. This has a corgi, so I'm gonna select this. Let me know if the music is at a good volume, by the way, because again, I literally cannot hear. So, yeah. And it's always kind of interesting going about the whole thing-a-ding. Come on, Facebook, cooperate. Because Facebook is the last place that I have to post to let people know about my gosh darn diddly thingy about my stream. Come on, load. And then I can finish turning on the lights down here. And then I can get to cutting soap cake. Alright, so now post there. Paste. Find the emoji. Well, actually, first, as I said, first order of business, I'm eating the frickin' tuna salad and crackers. Alright, so here we go. Posting on Sense for All Facebook page. And then I'm gonna switch back over, and then let's see, switch back over to my Facebook account. Load, darn it. Excuse me. I said me. Thank you. Share this to my personal page. Share to feed. Include original post. Where's the kitty emoji? Where the kibby? Where the kibby? There the kibby. Wish me luck. There we go. Okay, that works. Alrighty. Sorry, I had an itch on my head. Alright, back to chat. I'm gonna eat the tuna salad and crackers real quick. Nova, please reach games. Oh! Hi, Nova. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we welcome lurkers here. The hecky audio going chop, chop, chop. Oh, that's odd. Should I go back to the last song then? Or I don't know why the audio's going chop, chop, chop. Weird. Make cheese soap, then you can cut the cheese, Caffeine says. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I just saw Ria's message where Ria says, hi, I'm gonna be listening mostly and we'll chime in from time to time. Yeah, that's fine. Again, like, lurkers are perfectly fine. Also, I just realized the heckin' freaking well, yeah, I noticed earlier that the rose garland is being a butt, and part of it fell down, so I gotta tape it. But anyway, oh, it's Caffeine's Bluetooth. Joshy is hurting. Ouchie. Oh no, what's wrong, Joshy? Corn dog muffins are icky. Oh no. Oh, I can turn the music down. Yeah. Because, again, I have my snowball plugged in. There we go. Okay. Can you hear me a little bit better now? Whomstever is listening? Just out of curiosity. Oh, is the Bluetooth going choppy? Okay. But yeah, I turned down the music because I tend to accidentally do that a lot. Yes, perfect. Awesome! Yay! Okay, cool. So, yes, food and then cutting soap. Here, I'm going to move the emulsifying wax out of the way. But yeah, so how's everyone's night going? I know I've probably asked that already, but for those who haven't said either way yet, I am here. And I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Ball, snow, snowball, both are same are both, Caffeine says. Shigorath. The heck is Shigorath? Or, I don't know. I'm a potato at the moment, Caffeine. Explain yourself, if you don't mind. Okay. Tuna salad and crackers. Here, I'll put this thing in. recycling. Daedric god from Elder Scrolls. Or was it Prince? Oh, good question. My Elder Scrolls lore is not 1,000% up to date. But oh, Joshi says Prince. Okie doke. Yeah. Okay. Food real quick, and then cutting soap. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh gosh, I haven't had Nom Noms on stream since Joe and I got Domino's that one time. Oh, Nova says Prince of Chaos and Madness was his full title. Caffeine says, ooh, is the Tuna Crackers? Yes. Meep-a-deep. But, yeah, I can't wait to cut Kyrstie's soap cake on some level. Mainly because, fudger nutters. The soap gremlins apparently wanted a cracker. Because they just claimed my freaking cracker. Heck. They just claimed a bunch of crackers. Oh dear. Amazingly, it doesn't look like the tuna salad. Like any tuna salad got on the floor, so that's good. Okay, so. Blap. And blap. Oh, another first-time viewer. Toxic DAC. Welcome. Bloop. Boop. But yeah. Don't worry, I'm almost done with the crackers and I'll get to soap cutting in just a moment. Because that's how I roll. Hee hee. One second, gotta turn on the lights. Okay, so those lights are on. Cool. Oh. Now I gotta turn these lights on. Lights, camera, action. Woohoo! Also, I have a question for the chat. Because I just got an idea. Actually, I've had this idea for a soap for a little bit. Lechunk! Lechunk! Oh my god, it's a Lechunk! A Lechunk emoji! Oh my god! It's Chunk! It's a Chunk! Oh my god! 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 Lechunk! Lechunk! The boy! Okay! Oh my god! Lechunk! Lechunk! I need a Lechunk! Caffeine knew that was coming. Caffeine also said, bloop blorp goes the soap in the tub. Yeah, I mean, Caffeine, you do own probably, yeah, you own more of my soaps than even I currently do, so. Yeah, you have a lot of soap going, what'd you say, blorp? Rhea says, just saw an image of LeChuck. Yeah, here in chat. Toxic, used a LeChonk emoji, and I love it. And it's baby. And LeChonk, baby. Okay. Rhea saw it now. Yay! LeChonk! I love LeChonk! Alright, I'm just finishing up. Oh, yeah, the idea that I had. Silly me. But anyway, so I know Caffeine will probably say yes to this, but I got an idea. Thank you for the bits! Oh my gosh! LeChonk and bits! Oh my god, okay. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm gonna squeak too much. But anyway, I know Caffeine will probably love this idea. But what would you all think as like a very last minute Valentine's soap? Because I did pick up a little bit of lye from whatchamacallit, from Home Cheapo. No, not Home Cheapo. And Toxie says, "You're welcome." Oh, thank you. But anyway. No, Caffeine, it's not unicorn. But it's almost, it's like your second favorite next to unicorn stuff. So, as my last minute idea of something sapphic I could do as like a Valentine-y type of soap, what would you all say to a Chromie and My Melodies inspired soap? Because the two of them, I mean, come on. I know that it may not be canon, but try telling me hearts and hooves. Now he says, oh, lol. But anyway. Try telling me that Chromie and My Melody are not definitely the type that like 1,000 years from now historians will be like, people said they were best friends, or they were known to be very good friends, or something like that, or like what they usually say about sapphic characters. Yum. Caffeine says they're so a ship at this point, right? Like my friend Star usually shares cute little memes that say something like, "You're the Chromie to my Melody," or "the My Melody to my Chromie," something like that. Yeah, they're so cute. Yeah. Okay. I finished the tuna salad. So, time to put this in the recycling. And then spritz my hands down real quick with rubbing alcohol and then put gloves on. And yeah, now I can get to cutting the soap cake. Gotta let my hands dry. Alright, so now we're changing it to, oh gosh, that made a squishy noise. This is squishy noise. Okay. Getting my hands to dry. Sorry for the mess that's already on there. Just because I've been working tirelessly on the frickin' dragon soaps. I've been trying. Oh, has the AJ smell gotten better? I mean, gotten stronger, Caffeine says. AJ smell? What's the AJ? Oh, Applejack smell. Right. It definitely, here's the Applejack smell right here. I'm gonna give it a sniff. Holy moly. Okay. It's definitely had some time to breathe. That's for darn sure. Yeah, Caffeine knows. Caffeine knows the way. Okay. Also, Penelope, I think, for those who are new to the stream, Penelope is what I call my little mini trash can. Penelope got frozen over. I'm like, are you possessed? What the heck, Penelope? Alright. Oh my gosh, this soap cake is a chonker. Okay. Ta-da! Soap cake! Actually, since it's already on there, I'm gonna check real quick. Oh, and I have the yellow one that I need to unmold. Yellow Durgan. Yellow Durgan. Let me see. And this soap cake weighs 47.6 ounces, which, if memory serves, that should be close to like 3 pounds, I think. Here, I'm gonna cheat real quick, because I'm a potato. And I'm gonna see exactly. Oh, I was a little off. 2 pounds and 15.6 ounces. Okay. But yeah, this is a chonker. And I'm gonna move the Durgan soap aside. And do we have a cutting board that's somewhat clean? Let's see. Oh, we do. Yeah, it's the same cutting board that Kyrstie used to transport it over to the soap firming area. Firming. Anyway. Yeah, it's a goodly bit of soap. What the heck is my mom doing off of that? I don't know. But anyway. Okay. So I'm going to bring the snowball closer, because Joe's always saying, you should bring the snowball closer. You might want to bring the snowball closer. So I'm like, okay, Joe, I'll bring it closer. Okay, bringing the snowball closer. And now it's caught. What are you caught on now? Jeez. Okay, here. I'm going to put the cutting board right here for now. And I'm going to untangle the snowball. There we go. Snowball. Wah. Science. How long would a 3-pound soap last? I mean, cut up into bars or not cut up into bars? Oh, Joshy. Joshy just threw a little bit of freaking shade. And it was like, not long with you, caffeine. As 1 megabar. Ooh. That is an excellent question, but I mean, how would you bathe with this caffeine? I mean, maybe if you used like a loofah or something, then that could work. Here, I'm gonna try to move it this away. Oh, shiza. There goes that. Alright, so. Okay, so here's the unmolding of the... Ooh! Look at these colors! Holy crap, holy. Look at the colors. So pretty. Excuse me. I think that was a little bit of celery or something that got caught in my throat. Chewing a salad. Alright. Now to get the big gay knife. This is a big gay knife. Oh, Min Min's here. Hey, Min Min. How you doing, dear? Alright. Big gay knife hours. Glitter muffin. Yeah, I can see that. Glitter muffin, glitter cupcake, something like that. Alright, let's see. Dang it, I need to be taller for this. Shiza. Hold on. I'm gonna get the ruler out for this, just because otherwise I may fudge up. Okay, so it's... Or should I do it like me? Alright, so hold on. How wide is this at its widest point? It's about 6 inches wide? Okay. So, I'll do like... Cutting in half would be like 3-inch-ish mark. really? Alright, so. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Oh, shoot, is the thing? Hopefully it's going down straight. Unlike everything else in this freaking. Unlike everything else about this. Is it going down straight? I think it did. Okay. So, first cut done. Let's see how it looks. Oh. Oh, well. Oh, shoot. Huh. Alright, I guess it didn't get banged too well. I mean, worst comes to worst, Kyrstie can bevel it. Because again, this is her forte. She's the baker, not me. Alright, so I'm gonna try cutting it somehow. Yeah, I think it needed to get a little bit banged down a little bit more. But in any case, alright, so I'm gonna try cutting it in half again. Oh, there we go. And then twist off. Ta-da! Ooh! Okay, that looks really, really cool. That looks really, 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 really cool. Look at this. Soap cake slice. That looks really nifty. Okay, so the individual bars will probably look fine. It's just a matter of trying to get to that point. We have individual bars. So probably if I cut this in half again, then I'll be. Am I doing this right? I think so. Alright. Soap cake! And it's space cake too. Oh gosh, this reminds me of when Babish did his 420 space cake soap. Not soap. He doesn't make soap. He makes actual food. Not just soap that looks like food, like a lot of us soap makers. Making stuff that we don't supposed to eat. Alright, so try cutting straight down again. Alright. Ta-da! Yeah, that one looks like it could have been banged a little bit more, but it's okay. Oh, gosh. Alright, yeah. So I think I'm going to leave those bars like that. Oh my gosh, she got some really cool swirls in here. Ta-da! I'm going to have to take a picture at some point and send it to her. Because I know she was really, really, really wanting to cut this herself. And I mean, again, when your options are cut it yourself or have me cut it, usually cutting it yourself, especially if I'm cutting it freehand, cutting it yourself is probably, unless you have like a really bad essential tremor or something, cutting it yourself is probably the way to go. But yeah, I guess work interfered, so yeah. That's why I'm soaping solo today. What? How did this chunk come off now? What the hell, soap? Anyway. So, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. And a shoe. Okay. Like real cake. What the absolute heck is going on with you, so? I don't know. But chunk came off of that one, but still. It's really pretty. Again, girls have soap cutting when you're me. Or when you have me cut your soap. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this into a slice. Oh, Nelly. Right, and then twist. Okay. Nice. Very nice. And, oh, so much glitter. All the glitter. All the Omega Gay. Or, I mean, with this color scheme, it's more all the bisexual. But close enough. Alright, let me check on chat in just a second. Fairy farts, Kevin said. Toxic says, yes, Sud. Probably good. Food that looks like soap. Oh my gosh. Oh, Min says, I'm doing okay. Caught something, but alright otherwise. How you been? I have been peachy keen. I believe that Toxic, who's in the chat at the moment, I spent time with her and her significant other for like a day and a half-ish, pretty much. And yeah, I've been in an excellent mood ever since then. Yay! I knew who you were! Huzzah! I had a feeling. Anyway, I'm gonna go put these on the soap curing rack. And hopefully Kyrstie won't be too upset that like little chunks of soap came off, because I don't know why. Maybe it's how it was cut, but it's not like I look at the little eco glitter stars. Look at the stars, they're so sparkly. Okay, and then I will unmold the yellow soap that I made. Yeah, the yellow dragon. Because I have so many freaking dragons. I should show you all the freaking dragons that I've made so far. What the heck is this on? Oh, that's one of those little thingies from... One of those little thingies from a Ziploc bag. Was somehow on the curing rack, because down here, just anything can happen. Between the soap gremlins, and as much as I love her to pieces, Hurricane Kyrstie, as I sometimes call her. Hurricane Kyrstie knows no bounds. Hurricane Kyrstie is just Hurricane Kyrstie. Oh, gosh. Corgi! Stoops! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you for the stoops. Thank you for the stoops. I'm trying not to blow anyone's eardrums out, but Corgi and LeChonk, and oh my god. I need to calm down, Yes, dragons. Here be dragons. Actually, that's what one of my artist friends... Yes, thank you. Anyway. But yeah, my friend, artist friend Steve, who his specialty is dragons, that's the name of his Discord, is Here Be Dragons. And it makes me cool. And yeah, we got some soap scrap casualties, but that's okay. And we are you giving me a bunch of chunks? Oh my goodness! So many chunks! So little time! Little chunk! Okay. So, keep chunks. Actually, I came up with a brilliant idea, but unfortunately, I am not close enough to a craft store for me to have made the trip today. But I was sorely tempted to get one of those Wilton wire cake cutter things for this. But yeah, I was like, I could do it with a knife. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Ugh. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's all the little doodles. Okay, so now I must wash the big gay knife at some point. The big gay knife. I still need someone to draw big gay knife and small gay knife emojis for the stream. Okay. Did I miss a soap chunk? Yes, I missed a soap chunk. I'll put that on the curing rack just because. I was banned, didn't wash the dishes, or the soap dishes. possible. Because, yeah, I don't direly think that I'll need any of the dishes that are in the dirty dish bin today. Or tonight, rather, but yeah. Anyway, alright, yeah. I know one of the things that I'm doing is unmolding the detergent soap next. Kevin says, do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, for you are crunchy and taste good with ketchup. I love that bumper sticker. A bunch of, like, Renfrew people I know, and furries. Like, Renfrew people and furries alike both seem to really, really, really love that sticker. Like, bumper sticker. And, yeah, I can't say I blame them. Alright, so I'm gonna put those right there for now. The peeler, beveler thing there. And also, oh my gosh, when I was at Aldi earlier, I picked up a new tablecloth because occasionally Aldi has things that will surprise me. And one of the things that they had that surprised me today was a Valentine's themed doggy tablecloth. And I was like, heck! I was like, okay, I'm like, either Kyrstie direly needs to come over early at some point or something. Because, yeah, then we can take this Christmas one off and then put the Valentine's Day one on for February. Although if worst comes to worst, I might be able to enlist Joe's help. We'll see. So hot stuff to this heck. Sorry, just scraping it off real quick. Hollow stars! I love the freaking hollow star glitter. It's so pretty. Alright. Okay. So, next order of business. I'm unmolding the yellow hair. Should I make a TikTok video out of it? Sure, why the heck not? Gotta engage the Gen Zers somehow. Beanie! Beanie, stop being mean! Sorry, my mom's dog's a jerk, as a lot of you know. Crazy ass dog. Okay, there we go. Ooh! Okay. Vote in the chat on which color I should do for the next dragon zone, because I've done at least 2 reds, 1 yellow now. I haven't done any orange, so I'm debating on a gold one or an orange one. Oh, for crying out loud, Beanie. Most likely no one's there, just for the record. Because Beanie has issues. Venmo, why are you so Oh, it's because they want money from me. Okay. And of course, one of my furry friends goes live on Twitch at the exact same time I did. It seems. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I can raid her later on if she's still on. But we shall see. Okay. And now to the Tiki McTalk. I'm gonna try to get my phone to stand up, even though it's charging. Ooh, okay, this could work. Maybe. Alright. And of course the freaking. Here, remove the glitter brush. For, let's see, one more. Sunshine. Yes, I actually... Sunshine by Len. Yes, I'm going to choose that. If it's even on TikTok, that's going to be the next question. Are you on TikTok? Lemon Demon. Interesting. Okay, here it is. Yeah, this one is this song's from when Caffeine and I were kids. Caffeine and I are old, but it's okay. We're still hot. Oh gosh, you can see me from this angle. But anyway, all right. All right, it's crowning. It's coming. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I unmolded it. Look at the sparkles. Because I had a little bit of twinkle blue, and for those of you who've been around before, you will know that I absolutely love twinkle blue. Like Joe loves twinkle blue, Kyrstie loves twinkle blue, I love twinkle blue. Twinkle blue is just so freaking pretty. Sorry, I'm just taking excess off for now. Cleaning up the edges a little bit. Which thankfully, the soap base is soft enough that I don't need to get the soap bubbler out. Sparkles! Look at those sparkles. So pretty. Okay, so this Durgan, here's the purple Durgan that I made. I added some black hollow eco glitter to this one. Oh, and of course you can put some. Oops. Okay. But yeah, here's the yellow, and then here's the purple that I made. That is the black hollow glitter. And the black hollow glitter is very interesting because it doesn't look like dirt so much. Like some black glitters just look like dirt. As unappealing as that sounds. But that one, it just kind of mattifies stuff. Is the way that Kyrstie I think said that last week. That it just kind of makes stuff matte. Okay, so move the soap scraps out of the way. And since I'm using the same base, same fragrance, and everything, we should be good. Alright. Alright, I'm going to add this to my drafts. Okay. Oh, and someone added my bath bomb demo video to their favorites. How sweet. Alright, so let me check on the chat real quick before I forget the 10,000th time. I come back to the chat and I see Vegemite ice cream. It's the first thing. What? I apparently did miss a lot of Chaos Caffeine. Oh, hecky butts. What have I missed? Did you all scare Sarah away? Just kidding. Alright. Renamon smells like grass and night air in springtime is good smell. Oh, Joshy, were you saying that I should do purple for the next dragon? Because I've done like 2 purples already. I've done 1 pink. So yeah, I think the next thing I'll do is I'll show you all the dragons that I've done. Pink dragon. Oh yeah, I did do a pink dragon. Cassie. Oh yeah, Cassie from Dragon Tales. Ooh, maybe I could do like a a rainbow dragon. Peanut butter, chicken nuggets, gorgonzola, hot dogs, and Limburger. What? Why would you put Limburger on hot dogs, Caffeine? Pepperoni. Fried grasshoppers? What? Tim Tan hoarding flavor palooza. Oh my gosh, Caffeine. Chicken feet, beef tongue, pork button taters. Joshy says, oh no. Caffeine says, I can win durian fruit. Wait, why are you all talking about weird food? Pride Dragon Pog. Cute. Durian. Oh my gosh. Word is blue, then there's Zack and Wheezy. Yeah, I remember Dragon Tales fairly well from when I was a kid. Yeah, it was about... Yeah, Dragon Tales came out towards the end of when it was, like, socially acceptable for me to watch children's shows. Like, younger children's shows like Dragon Tales. So, I watched a little bit of it, but yeah, I remember there was the Pink Girl Durgan. I remember there were... Yeah, Maleficent. Ooh, yeah. Turtle balls is a southern delicacy, Nova says. I wouldn't doubt it. They eat alligator down there, and a lot of people are like, alligator's good. They're like, it tastes like fishy chicken. I'm like, okay. I can kind of see that. Turtle balls. Yeah, Maleficent. Ooh, I could do that. The black dragon with the purple background. That's entirely possible. Here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring over all the dragons that I've made so far. Just to give you all an idea of what I've done. So, first order of business. There's this one that was supposed to be black and red. I don't know how exactly, what dark forces made this black and red dragon turn purple. Ooh, and the camera's not picking up on it too well, but please trust me when I say, in person, this looks very purple. And so I was just like, what the heck happened? Maybe it's because I used a white base. And then something about the red mica mixed with, like, the black oxide just turned it purple. Like, purple. And so I'm like, what the heck? So I made another red and black one that I'm going to bring over. Rupert, why are you screaming now? Sorry, there's mass chaos here as usual. Okay, ooh, and I did 2 blue ones. Okay, some of these I need to finish shrink wrapping these, but anyway, okay. So here's the first blue one, which again, since I used a white base, this kind of got a little muted and looks gray. But look at that blue hollow, the sapphire hollow glitter. So pretty. Okay, so there's this one. This was the first purple one that I did, that I used Mad Madam Mim as the music for it. So pretty. Yeah, that has the Mother of Pearl bio glitter. And then this is the pink one that I made. Caffeine. Pink! Look at how pink. Alright. So here's the pink one. Then here's another blue one that I did, and I used Joe's Blue Shocker neon colorant in this. Then I used, what was the second one I used? I don't recall now. Oh, I think I may have used a little purple or something. Like, this one almost has an ombre effect going on the sides. If you can see. Again, this new camera is a little wonky, but anyway. Oh, and I did a green Durgan. Look at the green. The green is really pretty, actually. This is one that I think I did on stream last week. It's so pretty. It has little stars in it. Oh, and here's the second black and red Durgan that I did. And as much as I love the fragrance blend that I came up with for this, I'm running out of one of the fragrance oils because it was just a little sample size. And I'm starting to get kind of sick and tired of it, so doing the Markiplier soap jellies is going to be interesting today. The Warfstaches. Okay, so the ones that still need to be packaged are going to the packaging desk. Which I may even do packaging today. Entirely possible, because I am not, as I told Toxic, aka Sarah, and Jessica, her significant other, I was like, yeah, no. I'm not going 3 years without packaging and labeling all of my soaps again. Because that's just poor life decisions incarnate. And how I ended up freaking out right before Apocalypse. Alright, those can go in there. Oh, and I have other jelly soaps over here too, I just realized. Okay. Those are good where they are. What am I doing? Oh yeah, getting little baggies for those. My hair is very purple, Nova says. Ooh, pretty. Alligator venison is to die for. Ooh! Now you're interesting. You're piquing my interest, Nova. Yum. Alright, so I've got 2 shrink wrap bags. And just FYI for people who are eco-conscious and all that, these are made from polyolefin, which is a biodegradable plastic. As opposed to something like PVC, which PVC is a biatch to shrink wrap anyway, so yeah. Shove. Alright, so the purple with the stars, then it's baggy, and then the yellow. Okay, so did we decide on which color I'm gonna do? I might do maybe I can do Maleficent this time with the black dragon. Ooh, I could even paint on a little green eye. Is this dragon? Yeah, there's a spot for this dragon's eye, so I'm gonna beep on a little bit of green for the eye. I'm gonna try to do a black dragon and purple background. Sorry, I hear Sleeping Beauty. I have to sing that theme. Joshy says, "Wee, it's not cold outside." Yeah, it wasn't horrible here. A little bit chilly, but not horrible. Joshy go, "What? Caffeine, did you have any type of sugar or some type of something? Because you are bouncing off the walls a little bit." Okay, but yeah, since this is the same soap base and everything, I'm just going to reuse these buckets. Kevin says, "I drank a whole butterbeer soda." Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have to scrape you off of the ceiling with a spatula at some point then. Sorry to say, caffeine is gone. Caffeine is no more. Caffeine is in space. Oh gosh, now I'm thinking of B. Dylan Hollis, gay baking husbando. And he jokingly says at one point when he made the Snickers salad, he's like, "Is it good? No. Is it bad? No. It's sugar." And then he's like, "Don't feed this to your child. You'll yeet them into the stratosphere." It's like, where's Johnny? Johnny is gone. Johnny is gone. Actually, I'm not going to use Astro. What I think I'm going to do for the green and Maleficent's eyes is I'm going to use a little bit of this neon green for it. Why is the neon green wafting into the air? I don't know. But in any case, alright. So, I've got my 99% rubbing alcohol ready to go. Where is this dragon's eye? Oh, there's the dragon's eye. I'm just using the tine of this plastic soap decorating fork, or it's really just a regular plastic fork, but again, we have fun here. Okay, so I'm just adding some of the green from Maleficent's. Plus Maleficent, when she's in dragon form, she just kind of has green, like, oozing, emanating, whatever you want to call it, off of her, so yeah, she's fun. Also, oh gosh, I could make a controversial statement, but I'm not sure how well it would go over. It's nothing horrible. Nothing horrible by any means. It's nothing illegal, immoral, or anything like that. But I gotta say, oh boy. Please don't hate me for saying this, but I actually liked, I didn't see the sequel, but I liked the live action Maleficent movie. And I know it got very lukewarm reviews, but personally, and I have a very, if anyone wants to hear the story, I could explain to you exactly why Maleficent as a story really resonated with me. I'll check chat in just a moment, but yeah, I'm gonna make the black portion real quick. Oh gosh, this is gonna hit me in the feels a little bit, but that's okay. We are very open about our emotions here. That much, 0.8 ounces should be enough to do the black portion of the Maleficent. Phone, you stay out of this. Anyway. You drank the whole freaking butterbeer soda in under an hour. Caffeine, you are an agent of chaos. Oh, caffeine, what would we do without you? Also, green flame breath means stank breath needs breath mint. Oh no. Joshy says, Joshy says that caffeine's going through nicotine withdrawal and goes weird. Be bored without me. Yeah, we would be very bored without you, caffeine. Oh my goodness gracious. But anyway, there hasn't been any objection to me talking about why I actually like the live-action Maleficent movie. So I'll go ahead and I'll explain why. Once I find either the activated charcoal or the something. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a little bit of black pearl left. I'm going to add some of the black pearl mica, just because mica tends to go in a little bit better, or incorporate in a little bit better than like certain oxides and all that. So yeah, this bag, yeah, I need more black pearl mica. Just because for projects like this, it would really become handy. Ooh, yeah, black pearl is so shimmery too. Alright, so I got a little bit of black pearl out. The Black Pearl, another Disney movie that has very mixed reviews. But yeah, so the reason why I like Maleficent is because, for one thing, and maybe this is super selfish of me to say, but it came out at a time when I could greatly relate to it. Because Maleficent, like, I know a lot of people give it mixed reviews, and if this is triggering, you can mute me for a little bit, but basically, how do I put it? The fact that there's a huge SA, and for those of you who know what that means, you'll understand why I was saying that it could be triggering. But yeah, there's a theme of that in Maleficent, and just the way that, like, the metaphor that they use, I find very, very powerful. And so yeah, I think they handled it very well, using that little metaphor. And especially when she, like, regains her, like, power, so to speak, after that happening to her I'm trying not to add or, like, do any spoilers for those of you who haven't seen the movie. But yeah, like, I totally get, like, a lot of how she feels in the movie, because for those who don't know, just as, like, a quick overview, Maleficent is shown as being a fairy in the Maleficent movie, and she's well liked among the forest creatures and everything, and so it shows that like why she became the way she is, why she holds the level of ire, if you will, towards the king, and why she's salty, and for a very good reason. Because this king, Aurora's father, used to be like a really good friend, and she loved him dearly. And then he basically betrays her trust, blah blah blah, and that's why she ends up cursing Aurora. But again, without giving away too much of the movie or adding in too many spoilers, she basically ends up having like a godmotherly type of feeling towards Aurora, because I mean, she kind of realizes too, like halfway through the movie, that she goofed. Like, she doesn't have like Aurora's not her father, she basically realizes, and she cares about Aurora very much because Aurora just like ends up seeing her as like a fairy godmother, and she just is so pure and everything. Like, the Aurora that, because a lot of people say that the original Aurora is super boring, but in the Maleficent movie, I don't know, like, she's not super bland. She's a bit more adventurous, kind of for the reasons why people liked Ariel as opposed to some of the older Disney princesses. And I mean, the original Aurora, I don't think she was super boring, to be honest. I mean, yeah, like, certain Disney princesses get a lot of hate, and I can kind of see why, but at the same time, it's like, come on, it's like you have to figure that not everyone, like, can handle their circumstances in a way that's, like, super empowered and blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, like, yeah, without getting too, like, sticky or anything like that, I'll just say that I think, like, what they were going for with a lot of the older Disney princesses was actually done pretty well in a lot of ways. Like, I remember it was Katie of Royalty Soaps who, interestingly enough, she was one of the ones who kind of said, like, a lot of stuff that I could agree with about, like, Cinderella. Because Cinderella is one of the ones that gets so much hate. And Katie said that, like, I bumped the snowball. Whoopsies, but anyway. But yeah, so Katie was like, she said that she was reading this article that was saying that Cinderella is such a bad role model for girls, that she's so lazy, blah, 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 blah. She just expects a man to come fix her life. And it's like, okay. It's like, consider when Cinderella takes place and everything. And I mean, if you want a more empowered Cinderella, because there are versions of Cinderella from all around the freaking world. So, like, if you want a more empowered Cinderella, like, Ever After is a wonderful alternative to the Disney version. But at the same time, too, like, Cinderella was one of Disney's favorites. And yeah, was Disney a perfect individual? Abso-freaking-lutely not. But in any case, where am I going? I'm going off on a tangent, as per usual, but yeah, like, one of the things that Katie of Royalty Soap said was that she feels that, to her, Cinderella embodies kindness, and that she feels it's very easy, and I can totally see this, like, again, not here trying to gaslight anyone, but she said that it's very easy to be, like, vengeful and hateful towards people who have been cruel to you. And, I mean, sometimes I will say, yeah, you don't have to forgive people who have screwed you over. I fully agree with that side of things. But she said that she feels that remaining loving, kind, and all that towards, like, being the bigger person, I guess, she feels that that's a lot harder to do. And yeah, like, there are certain things where it's like Cinderella's also kind of stuck too, because again, the story, depending on which version of Cinderella, takes place in like the 1700s. It's like up until like the 60s, I want to say, and up until like the 1960s, like, women really couldn't do much on their own. Like, I mean, yeah, 1700s just in general aside, like,
I remember learning recently that the reason why why divorce wasn't super common until like the 1960s was because women couldn't open credit cards in their own name. So literally, it's like they were completely dependent on guys. And I mean, that's why a lot of people are also saying too, it's like, hey, don't try to over romanticize, like, saying, oh, look at how our grandparents were in the 1950s, or our parents, grandparents, whatever, depending on the demographic. It's like, don't say that their marriages were all that in a bag of chips necessarily, and that, oh, people knew how to work through their problems back then. It's like, in some cases they just kind of had to grin and bear it, because there wasn't much of an alternative. Like when you, like when you can't even open a credit card in your own name, and stuff like that. Anyway, sorry about that rant, but anyway. But yeah, like Maleficent, I think it had some good points. Like, again, I liked the fairies in the original version. They did make the fairies in the new version so painfully dumb. I will give them that. Like, the people who are critical of Maleficent, I'll give them that. They made the fairies dumb as lots of lots. But, otherwise, yeah, like, the character arc that they gave Maleficent herself is incredible. In my humble opinion. Wait, Maleficent's cool. And I mean, a lot of people just like her as a villainess, too. Because they're like, oh yeah, it's like she's beautiful, she's terrifying. And a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I can get down with her as a Disney villain. Hell yeah. And everything. So, yeah. Like, both versions, I think, definitely have their pros and cons. And, yeah, like, Maleficent, because of the whole godmother type of thing going on, that whole theme, it reminded me so much of how I felt about my godchildren. Because, for those of you who don't know, I have a condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome that makes it so that the likelihood of me conceiving naturally is very, very low. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff that goes into PCOS, but that's the long and the short of it, is that basically likelihood of me being a biological mom without medical intervention is very, very low. So, some of my friends at the time, my friend Mark and his wife Flora, excuse me, they kind of took pity on me, and not pity, as in like, oh gosh, they just felt bad for me, like, oh, you poor woman, and or whatever. Like, pity might be the wrong word, but they sympathized enough, and they trusted me enough, that when they had children, they're like, you're going to be our child's godmother, if that's okay with you. And I'm like, sure. Because, I mean, I know a lot of people dislike children and everything, and I can get that. Like, there are times where I do find them annoying. But, I mean, it was super sweet of them to do, because my friend Mark even said, he's like, I know you, especially when I was younger, I really, really wanted to be a mom. Like, a lot. And so, yeah, when I found out, yeah, that may not be in the cards for you, I kind of took it a little bit hard back then. Well, what am I saying? Very hard. Very, very hard I took it. But anyway, so, yeah, there's like certain points in the movie, again, trying not to delve into spoilers, but there's like certain points where Maleficent realizes she can't help Aurora, and she feels super helpless, and I'm like, shit, this was me when my godchildren got taken away by DCF, or DIFA since they're in New Jersey. But yeah, so that's why Maleficent holds a dear place in my heart. Because Maleficent basically, without delving into spoilers too much, Maleficent loses her godchild, basically, or so she thinks at one point. Because, I mean, granted, they do stick to the original story of Sleeping Beauty for the most part. They just kind of embellish it a little bit here and there. But yeah, so if you know the story of Sleeping Beauty, you know what happens. And there's just, like, a couple of points where she feels totally helpless to help her, essentially, godchild and everything. Oh dear, Caffeine. Caffeine said, brain is very ADHD right now. Help, I broked. Oh my gosh, Caffeine, you are too much.
And Caffeine says, wee! To hyper gone, lol. Oh my gosh. You are a delight, Caffeine. You are a delight. Alright, so I have the black portion of the dragon done. The actual Maleficent portion. And now I'm going to do the purple portion, which I thankfully already have some purple soap in this container, so yeah. Gonna have fun with this. But anyway, so yeah. The movie Maleficent, I really kind of vibe with as being like the angry reluctant godmother is definitely a mood. Angry godmother. Angry, powerful fairy godmother. Yeah, because I mean she is a fairy, so yeah, she literally is a fairy godmother. Sorry, I'm shaking up the liquid purple colorant. Because yeah, I'm trying to fudge. There we go. Alright, so adding some of that purple colorant. Oh, a lot, but just some. Alright, so I'm adding some neon, some regular purple, and then of course, shimmer. This time wild violet. I'm going to use Mardi Gras this time. This purple, that's just basically purple. I'm going to use some of that because, yeah, it's pretty. And I used wild violet for at least one of the other purple dragons. So, ta-da! Oh shoot, that is a lot. Holy mackerel. Okay. Alright, so this one will be very sparkly. And I'm gonna just use some rubbing alcohol. My usual trick of getting the excess colorant off of any type of spoon or scoop is just to use rubbing alcohol and get all that in there. Plus it helps hydrate the colorant if it's a powder. And it helps it. Ahoy! Sorry, I just got choked a little bit. Okay. Alright, so now I'm mixing up the purple. Look at this purple. That is a beautiful purple. Beep. Yeah, there's this fun thing that I heard on TikTok that's just kind of gotten stuck in my head. Where this one, I forget who it was. I remember I liked the video because it was talking about folk divination. And since I have an interest in things twitchy and witchy and all that jazz, I was fascinated because there was this woman there who I guess her grandmother was Italian, and she always told her, stir your pasta sauce clockwise. There's not much left in this vial, so I'm gonna just get a little bit in there. Zydrate comes in a little glass vial. A little glass vial? A little glass vial. Yeah. Breaking into song, just one of my many services that I provide, I guess. But anyway. So yeah. I am now officially out of the vanilla, apple and cinnamon. So yeah, now it's gonna be a bit more pumpkin-y, this one. And of course I'm going to use the black cardamom and cream because that's the one I've been using. And you are not going to fall on the freaking floor. There we go. So, yep. Pumpkin. Oh, now it's missing. Oh, shoot. Is there another vanilla one? Probably. Yeah, I'm just going to try to find a vanilla real quick. That's not going to clash with the rest of this. Like vanilla and cinnamon. Do I have something vanilla and cinnamon? Let me see. Oh, but anyway, getting back to what I was saying about this TikTok creator. So, she said that her grandmother was always like, stir your pasta sauce clockwise, like to the right, to stir the love in. Because she was just like, my grandmother never said she was a witch, but she's like, that sounds pretty magical to me. Like stuff that people or magic practitioners do. Ooh, black ball. So shiny and shimmery.
had some vanilla milk, I would totally use that. Because that's one of my favorite vanillas in like the whole world, basically. Vanilla. That's graham crackers. That's white currant. Where are my vanillas? I got an entire freaking thing of just sweet gourmand fragrances. Oh, bourbon vanilla. Bourbon vanilla could work. Let me check and see if I have any others set aside. But yeah, I'll use a little bit of bourbon vanilla. What the heck? Certainly would not hurt at this point. Just a little bit, because otherwise, I know bourbon vanilla will turn stuff on. Alright, so just the easiest weeds. You know what? I may even put vanilla color stabilizer in. Woo! Another little spritz real quick before I get the vanilla. Oh, vanilla color stabilizer is right here. Okay. And just because this is a little bit, just eensy weens. All right. Some of it's hurting up a little bit, I can feel. Worst comes to worst, I'll just pop it back in the microwave. Alright, so now to do the pour. Hope that this doesn't, it shouldn't melt the black portion. Oh! Oh! Okay, that filled up. There's a little bit, oh, shoot, it's very liquidy. So, you know what? The rest of this is going to go into that paw cavity mold. The pawsy. Oh, shoes. So yeah, this beanie soap is going to be very cute. And no, not beanie like the dog. Gosh, if I ever did a beanie soap, that would be hilarious. Mean Bean. That would probably be what I would call a coffee soap that I would add caffeine extract to, because you can do that with soap. Like contact soap from the West Coast, they do that quite a bit. Caffeinated soap, and then caffeine would just be like, again, we would never be able to peel caffeine off of the freaking ceiling. If I made caffeinated soap, caffeine would just be a pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows for eternity at that point. Caffeine. Ooh, it is Muffin Dragon. Yes, it's Muffin Dragon. Yep. Oh, good. I'm glad that I got the purple right. Okay, so this purple is going into the pawsy mold. And yes, it's Muffin Dragon. That's what caffeine named the scent, Muffin Dragon. Oh, too funny, caffeine. Too funny. Muffin Dragon. Okay, so there's that, and I'm just gonna spritz that with, you know, if you know, you know, rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna spritz this top with some rubbing alcohol too, and ta-da! And gosh, that is a sparkly purple. Love that purple. Glad that I added some neon to it, because I figured if I added a little bit of neon to it, then that'd be cool. Okay, now onto the Warfstashes. Oh my owie parts. Okay. Anyway. Hopefully I can find that mold, because I know, again, Joe moved some of the molds around, so. Caffeine said, do not pettigrew vanilla. Oh, among the many food. It would smell like burritos if mean beef. Oh my gosh, a burrito soap, caffeine? For real? Really? Burrito soap? You are funny, caffeine. You are very funny. Oh, shoes. blue blazes did he put the Warfstashes? Joe, if you're in the chat, which I don't think you are because you haven't said hi, do you remember where you put the infernal Warfstashes? Or at least the mustache mold that I use for the Warfstashes, I should say. Oh. Jeezums, okay. He put like so much in the third drawer. Joe, I'm gonna bongo your butt. But he might like that too much. I mean, I could use that mustache mold if I really wanted to. Oh, I have not. Actually, yeah, I haven't used this mustache mold in a hot moment. Oh, I do not want to crack it either. That would be very bad if I cracked it. Okay, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, wait. Found it. Found it. Hot diggity. I found it. Okay. I also realized there's... Wait. What the heck is that camera looking at? I don't know. Speaking... Caffeine says he ate them because gummy. Oh my goodness gracious. Caffeine says, speaking of Warfstache, I still haven't opened the very last one. Oh, okay. That's cool, Caffeine. Saving it for something? Just out of curiosity. Alright, so here's the mold. Now to get the jelly soap base. And... Voodoo is usually what I use as the colorant. So, yeah. Here's my older than dirt. You know, it's Caffeine. You've been around a while. You know how you know that this is older than dirt? And look at what it's called. And tell me if you can figure out why that's older than dirt. That might go. Oh, it's a good thing that I got the bourbon vanilla out because that's one of the ones that we use. Granted that there's not much left in that one, so we'll just grab it. Okay. Oh gosh, I went off key there. I could be drink some water because I'm starting to lose my voice. I could be Where's the bourbon? That's more trouble. Rose cognac sugar. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Knowing me, the bourbon vanilla I got from elsewhere. Where I don't. Oh, here's the other bourbon vanilla. I had accidentally put it on the manly shelf. Because it is more of a manly vanilla, I will certainly say that. Okay. Oh, this needs a little spritz more. Because yeah, these need to firm up a bit before I can either unmold or move them. Dragon muffin. Yeah, this. Oh, it wrinkled a little bit. Just another spritz of rubbing alcohol. Okay, so put that there. Move this back a little bit. Off the display screen. Turn this on. And get a bucket. Bucket. Not an actual bucket, but just a vessel. I'm gonna put. Oh, you were deemed hydrated. Thank you, Caffeine, for deeming hydrate. Now we're the
in the places that I put my drink. Freaky. I'll just open up a new one with that. Oh wait, here it is. Never mind. And just in case anyone's curious, I'm drinking the blood orange Nature's Promise stopping shit water. Because I'm going to get more splashes next month. Actually, that's a good guess, Caffeine. When they were able to be remade, that's why saving it. Oh, okay. But yeah, nope. They still make voodoo. It's just Mad Oils is not Mad Oils anymore. It's Mad Micas. They've been Mad Micas for a while. And so they stopped producing fragrance oils. But there's another company, 2 other companies actually, that still sell their fragrances, or like dupes or replications of the fragrances. And yeah, that's how you know that it's older than dirt, when the jar still says Mad Oils. Oh, and Caffeine guessed correctly. Wait, is it before they changed the name of Mad Micas? Yep, Caffeine guessed it. Yep, you were right. Bourbon would be, well, I'd say manly. Yeah, I mean, granted, bourbon vanilla is just like, kind of like how they have Dutched cocoa. Yay, Caffeine's happy that she was right. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. Yep, I finished off the Wata. So I'll open the next one. I mean, another one a little later. Oh gosh, okay. Alright, now to get a vessel for melting down the soap base. The jelly soap base. Let's see. Ooh. Do I have a glass? Yes, I have a glass one. Glass, it tends to be a substance that I trust a little bit more when it comes to jelly soap, just because jelly soap, at least in my experience, has to get quite hot in order to be liquid. And some of the plastic containers we have, I don't know if they could even handle it. Like, you can't handle the truth. Now, where's the jelly soap? I'll find it around here somewhere. Oh, Rhea said something, I think. Rhea says, gonna be heading out now. Take care, Effie. Sorry I wasn't very active, but happy I got to hear your squee a few times. Aw. Thanks for stopping by, Rhea. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, Caffeine wishes you a good night, and I wish you a good night too. Okay, so, jelly soap base. Oh, there's some. I don't know if this is mine or Kyrstie's, but either way, I'm using it. Yeah, so here we have the Stevenson one. I also have jelly soap base. I'm not sure if it's Stevenson brand, but I think I got it from like Wholesale Supplies Plus or maybe Rustic Essentials. Somebody I got it from a while back. So here I'm going to be moving the neon components aside for now. Alright, so I've got voodoo right there. Alright, so I'm gonna need, usually I do a few ounces, like, because these are about half an ounce each, so 2, 4, so this would be 1, 2, about 3 ounces, yeah. Okay, so flip it. Actually, this might be Kyrstie's. She won't mind if I use a little bit of hers. Oh. Look at that jiggy. Jiggy, 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 jiggy. Jiggy, 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 jiggy. Jiggy, jiggy, jiggy. Jiggy, 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 jiggy. A soapy goat, jiggle, jiggle. Not full. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure. Makes me want to dribble, dribble. You know. I am a dork, don't mind me. Oh, and Rhea says, I'll still be active on socials though. Oh, okay, cool beans.
you saw the big gay knife earlier. Now you get to see this small gay knife. Or the little gay knife. Whichever works. It's smaller than the other one, so behold! Small gay knife. Alright. So I'm going to cut up about 3 ounces of jelly soap base. And just like with any other glycerin soap base, you want to make sure that you cut it up fairly small so that the pieces melt evenly. Alright, lap. Lap. Get in there, you silly little thing. Cut this. Chop it up. Lap jiggy. That's about 1 ounce. 1.2 ounces. I could say something kind of gross right now, but I'm not. Yeah, jelly. And it's funny because a lot of people, like my mom, she does not get the appeal of jelly soap at all. But jelly soap has its following. I don't care what anyone says. Jelly soap is fun. When I worked at Lush, jelly soap amused me to no end. That's how I learned about jelly soap, was from first being a Lush customer and then being a Lush, a Lush employee very briefly. I was a seasonal employee at Lush. And then they fired me on Black Friday. And then I was like, fine, I can do what you do, but better, with blackjack and hookers. Lab. Alright. So now to corral the jelly soap back into its container. I'll have to show you all this. I've probably shown you all the stars that I made out of jelly soap, but those stars are so freaking amusing. They are delightful. Not gonna mince words. They are a freaking delight. Okay, so now to melt this down. Ooh, and preemptively, I'm probably gonna add some voodoo. Voodoo. I'm not the one who's so far away. When I see the mic enter my soul base. I don't know. Yes, I am doing a parody of Godsmack. Oh gosh, someone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be cringe. Or did I? I don't know. And if anyone's wondering why I'm doing a parody of voodoo, it's because that's the name of that pink, is Voodoo Pink. Why it's named voodoo, I'm not entirely sure, but I can go to the Mad Micah's website and find out. Alright, so now we have the soap base melting down. While that's melting down, I will get the fragrances ready. Gosh. Okay, so... Kevin says, I feel the soap bubbling on me. Soapy, soapy. This base smells so cool when you melt it down, too. I don't know what it is. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Soapy, soapy.
Soapy. Oh my gosh, caffeine, you are a delight. Soapy, 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 soapy. Okay, here. And I'm gonna stir this clockwise to stir the love into it because we all know that jelly soap base can be a little bit of a problem child. Okay. When I feel the soap base cleansing my skin. Don't remember what you go, fragrancing the soap jelly. Okay, and then a little bit of the oak moss and sandalwood, which, as I said, is there even anything left in this one? I know. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to remelt it because it got dumb and thick. Come on. Because as we know, oak moss and sandalwood is a very masculine fragrance on the spectrum of what is considered black. So I use the oak moss and sandalwood very sparingly. And I mean very, very sparingly in this. Because I mainly try to use vanilla bacon milkshake for this. Dang, it smells good. Oh gosh, I don't know if I ever told you all this, but the first time that I made this Markiplier Warfstache fragrance, I had very lewd dreams that night. Sorry if that's TMI, but yeah, I had very lewd dreams where I imagined that Markiplier was in my bed. Caffeine says, "Oh, whoa." Yes, it was a very oh-whoa dream, Caffeine, let me tell you. Holy moly. And then Caffeine does a gaspy or blushy emoji. Yeah, it was very gaspy, blushy, oh-whoa, and oh-whoa. Let me tell you, boy, howdy. And I was like, yes, I'm onto something here. I have made the ultimate lewd Markiplier fragrance. Okay. The base you're not supposed to stir too terribly much. So yeah, I'm going to pour it in while it's still very fluid. And as I always do when I make these, I hope for the best. Get them in the corner as best as possible. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. No. Fudge. Alright, I did not have enough. So, oh wait, maybe I do. Maybe I just need to remelt it. Alright. I do. It just solidified. Because this freaking soap has to be like by half and 3/4. I think I may need a whole lot, so this one's starting to get kind of wonky. Alright, so now to just remelt this little bit of it. And I may have enough for 4. Once this portion gets melted. Because yeah, this stuff sets up so fast. I see all these people, like, well, not all these people, but there's one person who made sensory soaps. Because apparently squishy jelly soap like that is an excellent sensory tool. Or toy, or whatever you want to call it. And so I've seen like people make dummy thick soap jellies. And I'm just like, gosh, I'm like, I'm envious a little bit. Waking up with a geisha. What? Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to read that in just a moment, Caffeine. Because I wake up with a geisha, I'm like, Nani? Nani the heck? Alright. Get in there. You get in there,
lots of good blood. Heck, yeah, this is the problem, is that unlike with a lot of soap bases, this one you can't really layer too well. Or maybe there's someone out there who knows how to layer it, but yeah. Layering jelly soap is a pain. No two ways about it, it's a pain. And that's very hot. Okay, woo! Shiza, that's hot. Shiza, why are you so hot? Get in here. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna try something real quick. I am gonna try melting this down, seeing if I can get that into that third cavity there. We shall see. The geisha fanning self off. Geisha fanning self. Oh my gosh, caffeine. That sounds like more like a Southern Belle type thing.
Oh my stars! I had the most spicy dream last night, Aunt Pitty Pat.
I'm sorry for my horrible Southern accent, but yeah.
Aunt Pitty Pat, I done had the most spicy dream. Oh, Aunt Pitty Pat, with that ravishing devil Markiplier.
Oh my gosh, I'm bad. Okay, now it's liquidy, so I gotta move very fast. Get in there! No. You son of a bitch. There we go, get in there, get in there. It looks really snaky full, not so great right now. But yeah, hopefully it'll all meld. If worst comes to worst, I'll just make a few more. Alright, so I'm gonna let these set up. And yeah, I may save the Crony and my Melody soap for next week. But one thing that I can do ahead of time is make the little My Melody bits. I'm remembering when Caffeine did that little voice imitating how, like, they imagine my, garbage can that we call Penelope would sound if Penelope had a voice. And Caffeine sounded kind of like Oliver Twist being like, "Oh, Nova's back. Welcome back, Nova." Had to leave for a moment. Oh, okay, no worries. Cool beans. Spicy dream. Yes. Spicy dream. My money don't jiggle jiggle. It floats. Caffeine says, I actually forgot about that. Yes, where you imitated Penelope the trash can. And like, you sound like Oliver Twist. You're like, please, Mom. I'm so hungry. Give me some garbage. I'm like, oh my god. But it was everything I was hoping for and more when you imitated Penelope the trash can. But yeah, so here, I'll show you all real quick my Melody little mold that's Japanese in origin, I believe. Made in Japan. And yeah, my cousin got that for me for my birthday, I believe. So yeah, thank you, Cousin Paula, very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And so yeah, I'm gonna, do I have that soap base? I could have sworn that I had like some of the triple butter, like 2 blocks of the triple butter, just chilling around here somewhere. And Kyrstie, because Kyrstie, I think, wasn't sure where to put it, and so I was like, oh, here, I'll find a spot for it. But then figuring out where the heck that spot is the kind of tricky part. Actually, here, I have some soap embeds that I haven't used yet, so I'm just going to melt them down. Because they're just plain white. Caffeine says, but then the lid should open like talking. I mean, yeah, it probably could open like she's talking. That's the thing. Alright, so I'm throwing that in there. Throwing that in there. This one has a little bit of a yellowish tint to it. I'll leave the moo cow alone. Wipe that off a little bit. Ooh. Alright. Okay. So I've got those in here now. Ooh, I'm tempted to melt those. I don't know. Those have a blue tinge to them. So I'm a little iffy. You know what? What the hell? They don't have to be all pure white or anything, because there's already pink mica in that mold. Alright, so. Sorry, dry throat. Casanova, fuck me over. Got me dying for your love. Casanova, Casanova. Now you're all I'm thinking of. Casanova, you are. Oh, and let me see what the heck is playing on YouTube, just because I don't want. Oh, thankfully it's no copyright. That's good. I always like making sure that there's royalty-free lo-fi playing. Oh gosh, that got steamy. Steamy. Oh shoot, how did this get to 200 degrees? What? What places? Gosh. Okay. Boy howdy. That's all I gotta say. Alright. Please. Okay, I didn't think it would. Heck, I didn't think it would get that hot, but. So hot you're hurting my feelings. I can't deal. So hot you're hurting my. Ow. Can't feel. Oh, looks like a big message is in chat. Let me see. Nova says, I'm not good at cooking / baking, but I'm a force to be reckoned with when it comes to chemistry and chemical reactions, which means that I'm equally as unskilled as I am knowledgeable in the kitchen. Oh, okay, makes sense. I can totally get that. Like, it's weird for me because I am, I'm not going to say I'm excellent at cooking by any means, but I like cooking. Caffeine likes my cooking. A lot of people like my cooking. However, baking is just more than a little bit bamboozling for me. And my mom's like, you're good at... My mom's like, you're good at cooking, so why can't you try baking some more or whatever? And I'm just like, because baking bamboozles me, mother. Okay, so... just making the little my melodies. My melody and corona. Oh, and maybe I'll make some coronas too. Okay. Corona. I know caffeine would definitely be more than a little bit okay with the coronas. Me? Okay. Oh, there. If you're wondering what I'm humming, it's the song by, I doubt many people are familiar with, at least, I don't know, maybe. Some of you are familiar with the musician Ali X and Verite. But yeah, that's a song that they did a duet on called Casanova. And it has a very strong emotional connection for me. Caffeine might know why. If Caffeine doesn't know why, then I totally get that, because this may not have been a connection that I explained before. But yeah, it deals with someone who I love very, very much, who the song somewhat applies to. I mean, I don't know how he would feel about the song applying to him, but I think he would probably, maybe, and this is a big maybe, he might understand from my perspective why Casanova, by both of them, has... oh, yeah, here we go. Caffeine said, baking is different yet kind of same. Baking uses oven and can't just keep it open. Yeah, like with cooking, it's easier to correct your mistakes. Like a lot of people have said this. So it's not just me, thank goodness. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Nova says, I'm trying to keep an eye on the soap just so that it doesn't overheat again. I'm just trying to keep it fluid. But yeah, Nova says it's a completely different way of making things. With cooking, you have exact control over when, where, and how long you cook something, as well as visual to help, whereas baking is kind of a situation where you don't know if something went wrong until you're done, or you've done it 1,000 times before. Exactly! Yes. Caffeine says, ooh, yes, I know now. Yeah, I had a feeling. Because, yeah, one freaking... the one trans guy who ever basically, like, yeah, the one that I made Catboy Casanova in honor of, because he's literally the first trans guy to ever, like, show any type of romantic attraction to me. And so it's like, because, I mean, just for transparency's sake, I've mostly dated, like, cis guys and trans ladies. That's basically the majority of who I've dated and, like, had romantic connections with. So, like, again, it's not that I opted not to by any means. It's just trans guys usually at most show just, like, platonic interest in me. But the one who I made Catboy Casanova in honor of, he broached things a bit more into, like, romantic and sexual interest. And so then it opened, like, this avenue in my life that I didn't really know would ever really be a thing. Because, again, like, there's only one other trans guy that I know who's shown any type of interest in me, like, as more than just, like, a platonic friend. And so, again, it's like, I have all these feels and I don't know what to do with them now. But then this person, again, as I explained this when I made the Catboy Casanova soap, but it's like, okay, I have all these feels now. What am I going to do with them? Because, like, I didn't hear from him for a while. So, for a while I was scared that he was a catfish. But then I was like, wait, I'm like, something doesn't add up. So I did my own, like, detective work, basically. Oh, and there we go. I poured the little My Melodies. So I'm going to wait for these to set up. I might be able to mold those on stream. Don't know. But yeah. At least they're here. But yeah, so I did my digging. Found out that he was who he said he was. But yeah, so... oh gosh, Caffeine said, throw all the feels in the soap and made great soap smell. Yes, that is... here, I'm gonna bring Catboy Casanova just cause it is a gorgeous soap. And it smells so unbelievably good. Like, ridiculously good. So stinking good. Oh my gosh. And yeah, there's... if he ever wants a bar of it, he is more than welcome to get a bar of it. Because, again, this was one of my crowning jewel achievement soaps. Because it just smells good, it looks beautiful. Like, here, look at this. Because he's bisexual, so I kind of threw in some of the bisexual pride colors. I didn't throw in white, because white I don't think would have... I used some kind of white glitter on top. But yeah, there's purple, pink, plus he's also trans, so again, some trans well, what am I trying to say? I used the bisexual pride colors, pink, purple, and blue. And with trans pride, because it's trans, I mean, pink and purple, pink and blue. And I used what am I trying to say? I used a little bit of white glitter on top with some of these, I think. But yeah, this soap smells so freaking good. And yeah, I used black instead of white, I think, just because it went with the whole theme better. But yeah, so it's, oh my god, it smells so good. Like, it was funny because Caffeine saw me make it, but it wasn't until Caffeine actually went ahead and ordered it that Caffeine fully realized. Oh, okay. Nova. Oh. Yeah, Caffeine said she isn't lying, it smells, and then Caffeine's just vibrating over here with those mega vibing excite. And so Nova says the gender you're biologically assigned at birth has a big role in how your brain is hardwired. It's just a simple matter of evolutionary traits. It doesn't matter how much you resemble the opposite of that gender. You can never truly change the way your brain works on a fundamental level. You can get very close, but it won't be the same as if you were simply born the opposite gender. This is humanity's greatest shortcoming for any trans person. Gosh, that's deep. That's definitely deep, and yeah. The human body and how our brains work. Because, I mean, I know I mentioned this in the past, but, here, I'm going to switch cameras real quick, just because it's easier. Oh, for crying out loud. Here we go. Caffeine says, shocker, I'm drinking orange juice. I mean, sounds like you kind of sugared yourself up earlier, Caffeine. So, adding sugar may not be the best decision, but I guess at least you're not adding more caffeine, because again, your caffeine in general. And Kyrstie nicknamed you Bang Bang in our Soapy Discord server for that reason. But anyway, but yeah, it's just one of those things where, again, most of the trans guys that I've met have been mostly, I want to say, homosexual and homo-romantic in their leanings. So maybe that's part of it. Because, yeah, as I said, I do have one other friend who's trans-masc, and he isn't sure. He's, still deciding. And he tried to set up, group hanky-spanky at one point with, at least one mutual friend, but then the mutual friend kind of backed out because he decided that he prefers cis guys, and AFAB people he decided AFAB people just don't do it for him anymore. And I was like, okay, that's fine. If anything, I think it made me more sad than it made my friend, but yeah. Because I was like, oh my god, I felt bad. I'm like, you went through all that trouble to try to organize that, and then you backs out, what the hell, or whatever. I mean, I'm over it now, I'm fine. It's just at the time, I was like, what the heck? But yeah. Caffeine says, quick, get the duct tape. Yeah, we need some here. Actually, the Gorilla Tape's right here, and the scissors are over there, so I'm going to grab the scissors real quick and try getting my darn laptop case to stay together. Strange, no Joe. Yeah, I don't know where the heck Joe is. He might be, the only thing I can think of is that he might be at work. Or maybe he's doing something. Although last week he showed up very late, so who knows. Maybe he's fighting with his 3D printer. Because poor Joe, his 3D printer basically spat, he calls it spitting spaghetti. And his 3D printer just and just spit out all this black spaghetti at one point. He's like, I love it when my 3D printer just spits spaghetti at me. We both bought printer. Yes. Because Joe's 3D printer is his new baby. He loves that 3D printer. And he's been getting so many accessories for his 3D printer. It was black licorice spaghetti. Ugh. Either that or that squidding spaghetti. Which they used to have that squidding spaghetti at Ocean State. I don't recall if I
if I ever got around to making it. I remember buying it, but I think it just kind of sat in the pantry for like ages. Alright, so now I am Gorilla Taping this biatch. Because, I mean, it's a black case, and the Gorilla Tape here is black, so hopefully this will hold it a little bit. Because I know that I was video chatting with a friend yesterday, and he was like, oh, what the heck just happened? And then I'm like, what do you mean, what just happened? And he showed me that it looked like I was on the other end of a tunnel, pretty much, because the case kind of came undone like it did just a moment ago. Alright, there we go. There's also black bean spaghetti. Yeah, that too. But yeah, like some people, I guess if you do squid ink pasta the right way, it's really good, but otherwise, yeah, it can, I guess it's an acquired taste. Mojo Jojo! Yes, Powerpuff Girls. Mojo Jojo! I remember. Yeah, Soap Mama remembers. Kind of like Pepperidge Farm remembers, Soap Mama remembers.
Mojo Jojo.
What made you think of Mojo Jojo? Just out of curiosity.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo. Oh, okay. Because this is bugging me, so I am going to tape this up real quick. Get on there, stay on there. There we go. Oh, gosh, now that curly keeps hanging. But it's okay. It's okay. Looks better. At least it's not hanging. Okay. Whoop. See.
Mojo.
Ali! Oh, for crying out loud, Ali! At least thank you for the bits, but why did you have to post the freaking copy pasta? Oh my gosh. You're lucky that you are very dear to me. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no, Nova's cringing. Or writhing in pain or something. I mean, at least you cheered bits. Because usually, like the inside joke here. Sorry for the laser on my hamster mouse. But anyway. But the inside joke is that when someone says something lewd, we cheer bits. I was just testing to see if the TTS would work. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, squidding makes me think Good Mythical Morning and the Squidding Gushers. I vaguely remember that. I'm Mojisha. Oh my gosh, that episode.
Mojo Jojo.
Oh, for crying out loud. And Nova says, I feel like that's such an obscure reference at this point, and almost anyone my age would not get it. Really? Younger people don't watch Powerpuff Girls? That makes me kind of sad. Especially because when I love that gif of the Powerpuff Girls with Miss Bellum as Lady Dimitrescu, and then the Powerpuff Girls are her feral daughters. I love that so much. But, Caffeine is also dying of laughter, it seems. Ali says, I annoyed a friend with 10-bit donos and kept spamming copy pastas and other silly crap, lol. I mean, bits help the stream, so I don't mind. Copy pasta if you want, as long as it doesn't get me in trouble with Twitch, and it helps. Yeah, like every little bit helps. Oh yeah, the Gushers, they had black ink running out of their mouths. Yep, I remember that. I remember Link had the black mouth. He was like, ugh. Nova says it was, Caffeine's mention of Nojo, and my ADHD brain ran with it. Oh, I get that. I don't want to say we all have ADHD here, but a lot of us do. 100 bits! Yay! Thank you for the bits! Anyway. Caffeine says, now I have the song in my head. Which song? I've been singing quite a few songs. Song about Mojo Jojo, lol. Cousin had the album with. Oh, that's cool.
Thank you for the bits.
50 bits. Oh my gosh, so many bits. This makes up for the fact that Joshy ran out of bits. For crying out loud. King bits. Wait. Are we close to starting a hype train? I don't know. I've never had a hype train. We came close to having a hype train last week, I think. Thank you for the bits, Ollie. They showing their bits. Caffeine says, oh my gosh. Oh well. It's okay. What time is it? Oh, we still have time. I'll figure something out. I'll figure out what to do. Worst comes to worst, I can bring the soaps that I've set up a little bit outside. Actually, what temperature is it outside? Let me check. Cause, yeah. If it's cold enough, then I can make use of the Canadian refrigerator, as we affectionately call it. Weather. 43 degrees. Not quite Canadian refrigerator temperatures. Darn. If it was like 30, then I'd say that could work. I mean, granted, it is colder out there than it is in here, but I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't care about credit card recommendations. There we go. Oh, who had a flash sale? Sorry, I'm just checking my email real quick since I'm sitting here. Oh, it was Nature's Garden had a flash sale on jars. Fudge. I missed it. That's okay. Oh, yeah, I have to get ready with... Yeah, I have to pack an order. Okay, that's something I can do for the rest of the stream. Okay. Okay. So, this is a recurring customer. Or what do I say, recurring customer? But yeah, a repeat customer, I meant. Okay, so they ordered a Bitch I'm a Cow soap. So, I will bring that over. And an angel cake. And Alana's Berry Delight. The Warfstache jellies, which are over there. And what was... Oh, and a Goat Boy soap. And they ordered the one Stumpy Boy. But yeah, this is someone who I think I met at, I forget if they sold at Camp Tiny Paws, but I know that they're a Twitter acquaintance, friendo, repeat customer of mine. Okay, so they're getting Bitch I'm a Cow. Bitch I'm a cow, bitch I'm a cow, I'm not a cat, I don't see meow. Bitch I'm a cat, bitch I'm a cow, bitch I'm a cow, bitch I'm a cow, I go moo. Bitch, I'm in the snow. I ain't in the mood. Trying to make moves. Trying to make moves. Make it to the snow. I'm in the mood. Trying to make moves. Trying to make moves. Got milk, got beef, got steak, got cheese. Grade A1, sauce please. You baby, you a Catherine, you my daughter. I ain't bothered, get slaughtered. I'm a methane, I'm a farther. I'm trying to find angel cake, but it's around here somewhere. Okay, so here, I'm gonna bring over... Oh no! I just knocked over a freaking seltzer with my dump truck. Oh dear. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, and your caffeine redeemed to hydrate. Oh, 300 bits! Sorry, my brain is short-circuiting for a second there. Okay, thank you, Ollie. Ooh, Nelly. lot of people subscriptions. Did you just start a hype train? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Pancake got one. Drooling Fat Tigers. I don't know who Drooling Fat Tigers is. Oh gosh. Butsy got one. Oh my gosh. Rhea got one. Joshie got one. Alana got one. Holy moly. What in tarnation? Joshie says, wee! Oh my gosh. Joshie got one. Pancake. Oh my goodness gracious. What? Oh gosh. 450 bits, Ali! Ali! I'm shooketh. This hasn't happened since the time that my dear friend Red Loop, or Sal, got very, very inebriated and decided to gift a butt ton of subscriptions. So I'm a little shooketh right now. Holy moly, Ali. Thank you. I can't say anything else other than thank you. And okay, here's one soap that's going out. Oh, Sonara got a subscription. Awesome. Yay. Yeah, Caffeine remembers. Okay, so here's the Stumpy Boy, Goat Boy Azriel soap. Oh, gosh. Ali, Ali, Ali. Okay, so here's the Bitch I'm a Cow soap. Alright. Oh, man. Alive. My little brain, my little heart can't process right now. Heck. Okay. Back to the topic at hand, which is trying to find an angel cake. So, I know I packaged some angel cake. Where in the blue blazes did it go? Oh, wait. Here we go. Kyrstie put the potassium hydroxide in front of it. Okay. Found some. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Oh, Millie. Okay, so here's the angel cake, or Laganum Angelicus. Hecky, more bits. More bits! Ollie, you mad lad! Oh, Joe's here! Hi, Joe! We were just wondering if... sorry, my brain derped. But anyway, here's the angel cake soap. And we were worried that your 3D printer was spitting out spaghetti, and that's why you didn't show up. And Joshie says, pain medicine just kicked in. I'm glad your pain medicine kicked in. Okay, is there anything else that I need? Joe says, finally finished raving. Oh, what were you raving? Or where were you raving? Or, I'm... Sorry, brain is derp. Brain is big derp. Brain is omega derp. Right now. Brain is shooketh. Brain go splat right now. Okay. I think I might be able to form words. Oh no! I just thought of something funny. But anyway, okay. Helping a good friend out. I appreciate that, Ollie. At home raving. I mean, were you dancing in your room? What are you doing, Joe? I'm curious now. A one Joe rave. That makes it a Joe rave. Mojo rave? Now I'm imagining Joe dressed as Mojo Jojo. I love it. Anyway, Joe rave. Did you just cheer 250 more bits? Oh wait, I think I already saw that one. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. In my basement next to the printer while working on my suit. Oh, fun. Okay. Working on your suit, Rave. Okay. Cool beans. Okay, I need a moment to breathe. Heck. Okay. Did I drink water? I don't know. Caffeine, I think, redeemed to hydrate. I don't know if I drank to that, so. Oh. Whew. Nuggies. Ooh. Do you take your nuggies plain, or what do you like dipping your nuggies in, if you like dipping your nuggies, Nova? Was it rave or summoning? Either that or raving as an offering to the 3D printer gods to make them not, or make Joe's 3D printer not spit squinting spaghetti. Okay, so I'm going to check on the soaps real quick. I'm going to switch over to that one and see how they're doing. Okay, so Joe, just to catch you up, I made another dragon soap, some Warfstache jellies, and these little My Melody embed soaps. Let's see. Don't know if I'm brave enough to unmold these, but ooh, look at how cute these are. Yeah, they're firm enough that I can flip them over and show you what they'll probably look like once I pop them out. And yeah, I used the remnants of the pearl pink mica for these, and they are so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. So many little My Melodies. But what would I fragrance it with? That's the question. Joe, were you doing stripper dancing? Because I just saw Joe say, well, there might have been a pole involved. Oh my. Well then, Joe. But anyway. What was I saying? If I do, on rare occasions, dip my nuggies either in McDonald's sweet and sour sauce or just straight up ketchup. Oh, okay. That's fair. I usually go for ranch. I am a ranch person. Ooh. Especially the ghost pepper ranch from Wendy's. Just because, as Caffeine can vouch, I love spicy stuff. Caffeine says, I like creating my own sauce for nuggies. Like passion fruit habanero with mayo mixed. Ooh, Caffeine. Ooh, that just got me tee-hee-ful thinking about that, Caffeine. Joe says, whistles innocently. I mean, Joe, whatever you gotta do. I mean, I was very tempted to take pole dancing lessons at one point. And Nova says, we will have to agree to disagree there. I don't like ranch at all. That's fine. More for me. That's the way that I usually take it when people are like, oh, I don't like that food that you like. I'm not like, oh, how dare you? Or anything like that. I'm just like, okay, more for me. Same thing with sushi. More for me. If people don't like sushi, okay, that doesn't affect my life, like, negatively, really. The only time that I will say that sometimes people's, like, food preferences could affect me is if they're over my house as a guest and everything, and they won't eat my cooking. Because I try to take people's, like, preferences into account when I cook, but sometimes it's like, I can only do so much. And, yeah. Joe says, hey, there's a pole and I may have cleared some space to dance. Yeah, I mean, you want to be pole dancing to try to appease the 3D printer gods? Go right ahead, Joe. You're a full-grown adult. And it's in the privacy of your own basement. I mean, even if it wasn't in the privacy of your own basement, who the frick cares? You're not hurting anyone. Caffeine says it has a ranch-type flavor, oddly, with a kick. Ooh, caffeine. You're getting me all giggity. Giggy. Joseph. Oh, and Caffeine said French dressing is more my thing. I eat all the cooking. Yes, you were a great house guest, Caffeine. You really were. I miss having you here. Joe says, hell, I might make money if I did in public. I like the way you think, friend. And Caffeine has little durkies. Are those durkies? What is that emoji with the little rainbow? Looks like rainbow lights. Belba's Treb hype. Cute. So cute. Oh gosh, yeah. So Ali took the lead, and then Sarah came in second place for cheering bits this stream, which I appreciate so much. Caffeine says I could make some of my recent creations too. Ooh. Dang, I want nuggies now. Dang it. Why must I be a bottomless pit? Actually, I am not as much of a bottomless pit as a certain moob cat we all know and love. Which, granted, that moob cat, oh, he's lucky he buttered me up this morning with cuddles. You know why? Oh, hold on, Alana sent me something. What did Alana send me on Facebook? Alana. Book funds. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she's trying to get her book funded. Ooh, excuse me. I'll be well, actually, Caffeine probably knows that song. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking notifications on something real quick. Yeah, Caffeine and I could both be bottomless peats. Joe says, at the moment I'm printing out a giant snoot to boot. Poke bowls. Oh no, Caffeine. Mentioning poke bowls when I don't have much in the way of moolah is a very, very dangerous thing to do. Because I'll just be like, Meme, do you mind if we get poke bowls for Din Din? And actually, she probably would say no at this point, just because she's gonna be like, "We have food here," and I'll be like, "But poke bowls, and we haven't had poke bowls in months, and months and months and months and months." Caffeine's like, I have $1.80 some cents. Oh gosh, that's a mood. Josh says, night night, pain meds win. Aw. Alright, if you gotta go to sleep, Joshy, then by all means. With Boba. Oh my gosh, yes. Because when Caffeine was here, we went to this poke bowl and boba place. And oh yes, two of the foods that I love most in this world. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Love them both. Oh, but yeah. Oh yeah, as I was saying about Mr. Moobcat, Rupert, he was cuddling me this morning. I'm thinking, oh, Maybe he's hungry. Maybe this is, I don't know what's up with Mr. Beaky. But what did Mr. Moobcat do? But he swatted an entire container of sunflower seeds off of the kitchen table onto the floor. And this container, it's one of those like little clamshell type of containers. One of the ones that if you're trying to open it on your own, you might kind of have some issues. But no, not Mr. Moobcat. Somehow he managed to swat it off the table, crashed onto the floor, opened up, not birdseed, what am I saying? Sunflower seeds everywhere. I wasn't even caffeinated at this point. I swept them up, I put them in the compost. And I was like, why didn't you put them on the deck so that the birds could eat them? I'm like, Mom, I didn't even have my coffee yet. That's expecting a lot of an uncaffeinated brain. I said, the fact that I put them in the compost, like, bin or bag or whatever, instead of just, like, throwing them in the trash, I'm like, that for my uncaffeinated brain was quite an accomplishment. Just saying. But anyway, let me double check on the Etsy order, just because I want to make sure that aside from the Warfstache jellies, I have everything ready. I think there were 5 things in the Etsy order. I just want to double, triple check. Doubly check, triply check. However many checks I need to do. Here we go. Okay, so yes. Bitch I'm Cow is right here. Angel Cake is right here. How is it that Angel Cake weighs more than Actually, they weigh about the same. Angel Cake and Bitch I'm a Cow. Oh, Alana's Berry Delight. Okay, there, I think, is this the last bar of Alana's Berry Delight? Might be. This is a beautiful soap, too. But yeah, here's Alana, my ex. This is her soap, Alana's Berry Delight. Well, one of her designs, rather. But yeah, she and I are friends, so. Caffeine says, the berry pie smelling soap. Yes, this is, darn it, the light. Anyway, yeah, here's the top of the Berry Delight soap. This turned out better than I anticipated it turning out, as Caffeine said. It literally smells like a forced or like mixed berry pie. So yummy. And Caffeine got the big ol' end piece, too. Because Caffeine placed a big order, so Caffeine got the big bar. Yeah, so Alana's Berry Delight is right here. And then Bitch I'm a Cow is right here. And I've talked about this in the past, but for Nova's sake, I'll mention it again. Yeah, the Bitch I'm a Cow was not only inspired by Doja Cat's Moo, but it was also inspired by this beautiful cow, like e-girl cow lingerie themed cake that this bakery called Vita Ex Mortis put together. Or made, I should say. They made this soap that was a custom cookies and cream, like buttercream ganache cake, and it is so cute. And then here's the first batch of the Goat Boy Azrael / Ralsei soap. And yeah, this I made for my beloved Goat Boy's birthday last year. And I have a brand new spanking shiny batch of Goat Boy soaps that I need to put the little black pixel hearts on. Because I think that might add a little bit of interest if I take these little black pixelated hearts, which I should unmold these. But yeah, I have one unmolded right here. I'm going to put them on the outside just for a little decoration. Spanking ooh, Joe says. Oh my gosh, Joe. And Caffeine says, I like making big orders. Yes. That's why I try to have my Etsy nice and stocked for when Caffeine makes the big orders. Like, the next thing that's going to go onto my Etsy shop, come heck or high water, is going to be this unicorn, whatchamacallit, sugar scrub. Which, believe me, it's very hard for me to part with that because it is so nice in the shower. But I have to in order to make money. But anyway, so yeah, the Goat Boy soap is here. So I think I have all of the ones that he ordered actually, or they ordered. I think he goes by he, him, or he, they pronouns. And Joe says, I like taking big orders. Oh my gosh. Sign me up for unicorn. Oh yeah, I know, Caffeine. You love the unicorns. You love them unicorns. Alright. Jim Cow, Angel Cake, Alana, and Goat Boy.
Nya, 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 nya.
Oh, and okay. They selected USPS parcel select ground. Okay. And free shipping because they bought $35 worth. Cool beans. Alright, so got that one, got that one, got that one. Jiggies are setting up. And Stumpy Boy. Alrighty. Awesome sauce. Yeah, Caffeine loves all things unicorn. Just for anyone who's joining for the first time. Okay, so these items that I was going to send to my friend Star, I'm going to take out of this box. I think I'm going to use this box to ship from this Twitter Fondo's order. Just because. Whoop. Oh, and I apparently had. This is a candle science box, but anyway, it should be a good size. Though, of course, I could always use. I'm not going to bother with a bubble mailer, and since they got free shipping anyway, I think I might just go with a box. So, here I'm going to switch over real quick, just so that you all can see me get this order together, if it'll cooperate. There we go. Okay, so I'm done with this for now. I'm going to move this aside, and I'm done with the scale for now, but I'm going to use the scale for shipping. Calculating, actually yeah, I'll do that real quick with the scale, figure out what the shipping is going to be. Soaps out of it real quick. Alright, so here we go. Get the packing materials down. And then I'm going to tear that. Tear as in T-A-R-E. Just FYI. Alright, so those two soaps right there are 12.6 ounces. Dang. Okay. And then you add Goat Boy. And then you add Angel Cake. If the Angel Cake label will cooperate. Seriously? Set stay be good. Sometimes these labels and the wrapping just don't want to cooperate. So anyway, Angel Cake's in there. So, already at 1 pound and 8.8 ounces. Alright, so I'm going to make a little note of that on the side of the box. And then I think it's going to be another 2 ounces, so I'm going to guesstimate about 1 pound, 12 ounces. Usually just because I like throwing in extra goodies, especially if someone's been very generous and is a repeat customer. I will spoil the crap out of them. I'm not going to. So which samples am I going to throw in? Ooh. Caffeine, give me some ideas for which samples to throw in. Ooh, one that I might throw in just to give them a sample of like what's going to be going into the shop next. Because another one that if it's not in the shop already, actually I'm going to double check, see if the dinosaur egg oatmeal is in there or not. But yeah, dinosaur egg oatmeal, I might send them a sample of. Oh yeah, because this was one of Bear Dad's
Actually, Bear Dad inadvertently inspired me to make this, which is part of why he bought a bar of it, because he's like, I'm going to buy a bar of your soap that I can actually use. Samples. Caffeine's doing a big think funk. But yeah, let's see. Probably dinosaur egg oatmeal. Plus, dinosaur egg oatmeal is also delightfully gender neutral. Right. And so, let's see. And so for samples, I don't necessarily need to shrink wrap them. So what I do, where did I put? Oh, my scissors are over with the tape. So I take a little bit of this paper stuff. What about the collective girlfriend? Not that I'm biased. Maybe collective girlfriend. Collective girlfriend's a maybe. I don't know if I have any sample sizes of collective girlfriend, but I will certainly look. Ooh, wait! I can give them a sample of mermaid munchies. I just realized that. So I may send a sample of mermaid munchies, which, oh, shiza. I just kicked the water. But anyway, I just need to label this, but yeah, I can do a sample of mermaid munchies because I just have little sample bars showing here. And they each got a little mermaid fruit loop or donut or whatever you want to call it on top. But yeah, and so I think I'll do a dinosaur egg oatmeal. Actually, since this one has little doodads on top, I may shrink wrap it. Just in case, because maybe using that paper on it will make the little mini dinosaur soaps fall off. So yeah, I think I'll do that. You know what? I think I might do some packaging for the rest of the stream. Oh no, the little dinosaurs fell off. Crap. No. At least it's just a sample bar, but... And at least the dinosaur soapy fell off in the thing. So yeah, if I can do so, I totally will do a packaging stream. It's just, now that there's a thing over there, I don't know how to go about this. If I should do droid cam or what I should do. I'm gonna have to talk to Kyrstie about this. Because like if I want to do a packaging stream, then it would make sense like having some type of scene set up for that. Caffeine's like there's been so many soaps made I forget them all. That is more than understandable, Caffeine. I have a sample of Alien Kitty, but I don't have any more Alien Kitty in stock, so I feel... Plus, I think I already sent Sid a sample of Alien Kitty in the past, so... Don't want to do any repeats. Yeah, Sid's kind of quiet and everything. I occasionally will like some of Sid's tweets and stuff when I actually go onto my business Twitter to like actually like socialize and stuff. But yeah, they're a cool bean. But yeah, here we go. So I shrink wrapped the dinosaur egg oatmeal. I wonder if I have any labels for this left over. But yeah, I'll give it a quick blast real quick with the heat gun. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Woo! Hot, 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 hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah, let me check my label collection real quick. Label collection. It's basically just... Oh, actually that's something I could do too. Labeling. Alright, so... here, I'll move the box real quick, and you can all see my collection of labels. And you know what? Just because that's kind of grody. Or not grody, but just... It's kind of smeary. I'm gonna wipe down the steel real quick. Oh no! My thingies fell. That's okay. not looking forward to having to do all these freaking dishes. But it's okay. I'll just save it for either tomorrow or something. Because I know I'm going to be tired after the stream and be like, I don't want to do the soap dishes. Because, oh gosh, there have been times in the past where I have been so sore after a stream that if something falls down, I'm like, I am too tired to bend over and pick it up. I'm just sore and I need to go lay down. Because I have been achy breaky. Okay. Alright, wiped it down. And I'm gonna go digging through my labels and see if I have any dinosaur egg oatmeal labels still. But, because it was over here this whole time and I didn't even realize it. Anyway. Oh, there's... Oh, here. I'm going to put these on the Snow-Kissed Sugar lotion bottles. Alien Kitty is a favorite, but I think a replacement kitty head if the mold is almost breaking now. Oh, no, it's not that kitty. No, the ones that I use for Alien Kitty are not breaking. Those are made of silicone. Here. I can actually show this real quick. Just because I feel like being education. Okay, so, just as a quick example, where is that freaking mold? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the Alien Kitty heads, I used these type of molds. These are from Amazon. They're itty bitty. They're just little embed molds. The mold that is breaking is this big kitty head. Can't see it too well, but yeah, like if you look at this, look at how much here is broken off. Yeah, these are the big kitty heads. Like here, maybe you can see it better against like the blue folder. Yeah, look at how much is broken off here. And this mold, I don't know if I can get another one because it's been discontinued. And this one, I think, in and of itself, I got on eBay. So maybe I can get another. I don't know. But these are still available on Amazon. So yeah, just figured that I would clear that up real quick. But yeah, like the last soap that I made with the yeah, I'll show you the last soap that I made with the mold that's breaking. But yeah, no, it was one of Catboy Casanova because I had a leftover, and so I thought, ooh, what if I took this mold? Yeah, because see, this is one of the one-off bars that I made with the leftover batter for Catboy Casanova. See, much bigger. If like this entire soap fits in my hand very well. And Kathy said, ooh, is a different mold. I got confused then. Oops. I just remembered kitty. Yeah, understandable. Again, I have so many molds, so little time. But anyway, Caffeine says, a whole mood. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I just figured I'd clear that up because, yeah, like, and plus with silicone molds, they more or less wear out. These plastic molds, as much as some of them are really cool, they tend to crack. Which is why I'm going to be very careful with this My Melody mold. Oh, these actually are kind of cool. But yeah, this one I'm going to be very careful with because this one was kind of pricey on Amazon. Plus, I don't know if they're going to discontinue it at some point. But yeah, it's plastic tray molds that I like them. They're good for bath bombs. Not as good for soaps.
But yeah, I just figured, I remember when I was making Catboy Casanova, I'm like, you know what, I'm like, this mold is broken already. I'm like, I'm just gonna try to have fun. But anyway, nope, that is Mermaid Munchies. But yeah, I'm gonna throw the labels on the Snow-Kissed Sugar lotions real quick. Are all of these Mermaid Munchies? Yeah, it looks like these are Mermaid Munchies. Where's Snow-Kissed Sugar? That's Mermaid Munchies. Snow-Kissed Sugar. Here we go. Found one.
Okay, I'm gonna wipe the bottle part down with rubbing alcohol. Just to try to get the label to lick.
Label to lick. I'm okay. The label to stick, I meant to say. Oh my goodness. I am tired, I think. Even though I don't feel super tired, when I start goofing my words, that usually means I'm getting tired. Because I totally am someone who's not... I'm getting better about it. I'm not as bad as I was as a child, when I literally could be a royal terror and be really grumpy. And my mom would be like, why are you so miserable? Jeez, child. Or whatever. And my mom's like, are you hungry? Are you tired? And I'd be like, yeah. And my mom's like, why didn't you just tell me that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm over it like that, I guess. So I just sat down for the first time in 6 hours, my poor feet. Oh gosh, yeah, that's me sometimes after a really long stream. Label to lick a sweet riff. What? Alright, so here we go. Snow-Kissed Sugar. Coming all right up. Snow-Kissed Sugar. Hopefully I have enough labels. Alright. So, let me find a seam. Usually finding the seams is a good way to put labels on bottles. Does this not have a seam? Oh no, it's just not very appealing seam. So, oh, shiza. Alright, gonna get this biatch to stick. Snowy Sugar Kisses. Oh, shoot. Almost made the snowflake clear off. Alright. Here we go. While it's still winter, I want to get the Snow-Kissed Sugar, or Snowy Sugar Kisses lotion listed. Let's see, does this have a film on it? A little bit. So here, I'm gonna wipe it down. And one of these I know I gave as part of my like spa set gift, as it was a Secret Santa thing that I did for my lotion testing job, which, just for transparency's sake, this that I'm doing here, the soap making, and my lotion testing job have nothing in common. Well, I mean, they have things in common, I guess, but they're not associated with one another. If anything, I was super scared when I started my lotion testing job. What if they find out that I have my own Etsy shop and I make soaps? And are they gonna see me as competition? Oh my god, I'm scared. But thankfully, like, the big sense, because what I do is sensory testing, kind of like taste testing, but for, taste testing, but like testing lotions and stuff. This label went on very nicely. I'm surprised. Nice and smooth. Awesome sauce. Yeah, look at the cute little details on this too. Like a little snowflake, a little puppy cake, and a little candy. So cute.
Snowy Sugar Kisses.
Alright, but yeah, so I remember the first time that they told me I could bring my stuff to our holiday party. I was shooketh when the big boss, like our biggest boss lady like ever, looked at the stuff that I made and was like, this is awesome. And I'm like, oh,
I'm not fired, even though I technically am not even an employee. I was like so scared that I would get in trouble because I don't know. That's just how I am. I'm so used to like getting in trouble for stuff. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm gonna be in trouble. He's gonna fire me. I'm done for. Oh my god. But yeah, I'll check chat in just a second. Just wiping down the file. Just because sometimes when you're making lotion, since it involves nails and stuff like that, it can get, how do I put it, like, it can make the outside of the bottles kind of greasy. So yeah, these weren't too bad. Like, I was pretty good, I'd say. Okay, so, oh, whoa, very sticky. Come on, sticky, sticky. Okay, this one went on fairly smoothly too. Well, it has a little rumpling around the edge, but not the well. As long as people know what's actually in the darn stuff, that's the important part. Alright. This, and of course, I started doing this just because I was trying to find a label for the dinosaur egg. So, it is what it is. In this stream, we never know what's gonna happen. It's always a wild ride here. Alright. And plus, these are weatherproof labels that I got because my friend April was like, oh, I love weatherproof labels on because occasionally I'll make fursuit cleaner. And so, because I do that, she's like, oh, can I get a weatherproof label? So I'm like, let me see if that's doable. And yeah, it was. So I made it happen because I'm just that biatch, I guess. I took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that biatch. No, I'm not Lisa. Let's see. Kathy said, I forgot about you making lotions. I'm used to soap and bath bombs. I mean, you were here when I made these. Wait, I'm trying to remember. What the night that I made these, was that when I made that clown butt cheek wrap? Or just the clown wrap in general? I tend to think it was. Because, let's see, SPF. Sugar Plum Foxy. Yep, that's what this one is. SPF, that's Sugar Plum Foxy. Okay, so yeah, Sugar Plum Foxy is going to be the next one that I make. Joe says, oh well. SPF. Yep, Sugar Plum Foxy. That was where I just combined all of the Sugar Plum fragrances. Okay, so I have a solitary little Snowy Sugar Kisses lotion. Crap. Oh well. Alright. I hate when I have leftover labels, but it happens. Oh yeah, here we go. I have one Effluvia's Musky No More Fursuit / Upholstery Cleaner. Oh, here we go. Pumpkin and apple spice love handmade. So that's one of my most basic biatch thingies. Oh, okay. Angel cake. I have more angel cake labels. Oh, and here's Joe's labels. I put in here 3 butter soap. This will be good for some of the dragon soaps. my gosh, the Maple Lodge bath site labels. Memories. Because that was actually the scent that I used. Was actually a con exclusive scent that I made for Camp Tiny Paws. But I figured I would throw a horror theme on it for Apocalypse. And so I named it Maple Lodge Campsite, which for those of you who play Phasmophobia, you will remember that, most likely. Because the Maple Lodge Campsite, it's something. Oh, here we go, Mermaid Munchies. Oh, and then I have mermaid milk labels made. So that's good to know, too. Because mermaid milk is getting sent, a lot of those are getting sent to my friend Nancy, because I made the mermaid milk for her baby. Her baby. Her little adorable little daughter, Cassidy. Cassidy. Alright, so here, I'm going to put this Mermaid Munchies soap label on one of the, on this. There we go. I'm going to see how much this weighs. Where? Oh, I put the scale over there. I'm a little. Oh, 1.5 ounces. Where is something here? Excuse me. Oh, and right here. Awesome sauce. Alright, so here we go. Nice and labeled. Oh, musky no more. Caffeine says, maybe sometimes my brain just goes everywhere and doesn't focus. It happens. Caffeine says, oh wait, the mermaid soap that I made pirate soap drink? Yes, that's mermaid milk. Yep, the one that you made the... That was when we had our unintentional Peter Pan Neverland theme that weekend. That was pretty funny. Oh, okay, but anyway, so mermaid munchies going there. Mermaid milk is separate. Pondering the orb. I have one... See, this drives me up a wall. I have one remaining freaking label. But I don't have any more soaps. Oh, here we go. More Effluvia's Musky No More labels. Bath labels. Oh, here we go. Warfstache Jelly Soap labels. That's good. Warfstache 3 Butter Soap. I forget which 3 Butter Soap that was. Alright. Dirigible Plum Pudding labels. And I think those are dirigible plum pudding ingredients. That was what I made. Was it double butter? Timmy labels! Oh, Alana's Butterfly Garden, or Alana's Butt Garden. We called that. That was one of them. Dark applier soaps. More 3 butter labels. Sheesh! What was I up to when making these labels? Bug juice labels. Warfstache glycerin soap. I remember. Geez, some of these are ancient. Fluvia's Goodnight Kiss. These were like the primordial. Fluvia's Kiss. Oh, Tree People. Again, another one where I have like more left over than I know what to do with. The Squish. Why did I make so many Squish soaps? Probably because I figured more people would want Squish soaps. So I'm like, okay, I just made a bunch of Squish soap. But yeah, that answers my question. I don't have any more dinosaur oatmeal that I can find. So, since it's a sample, it doesn't really need the ingredient list. Yeah. Musky Husky No More soap. Oh my gosh. I could do that, potentially, Joe. Caffeine says musky soap. I do have musk fragrance oil, so that's entirely possible. As a joke soap. I mean, yeah? Some people might find it defeating the purpose, but yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, if I can figure out how, maybe I'll do a packaging or labeling stream tomorrow too. Because I'm starting to lose my voice and I'm kind of hungry. So, yeah. I mean, be clean and have smelly. I mean, again, Gabby says, so you get both. Yeah, for those must fetish people. Not that I'm saying that condescendingly, just saying, yeah, they exist, so. Oh, that one doesn't have a thing. Okay. Oh, back to the chatting one, where I use this webcam, which my laptop webcam for once looks really good, and I don't know why. And I know probably when I go to watch the stream back, and Kathy said, is why I said that about it. I had a feeling, Kathy. I get you. But anyway, so yeah. I may end the stream here and then ask Kyrstie if she knows how I can get Droid Cam back so I can do a packaging stream. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, I may just have to tweak one of the scenes or something. What am I going to... Peachy Babies! Sorry, they're a slime shop that I really, really like. And they came out with their Peachy Babies Valen Slimes. Which ones did they make for Valentine's Day? Heart confetti cookie dough. Oh my god, these are so cute. Candy Hearts clay kit. Oh my gosh. Sorry, like, slime is one of my guilty pleasures. Gamer Girl Frost. Pink velvet cake fluff. Oh, be still my heart. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you all don't know what I'm talking about, because I know that not everyone is big into slime. I mean, I'm just no pink velvet cake. I wonder what pink velvet cake smells like. Now, ooh, I'm gonna Google that real quick just because I am very interested. Okay, so this is the slime shop that I'm referring to. Peachy Babies! I love Peachy Babies. Their slimes are so cute. Kathleen says, I think my first soap at home will end up pumpkin shaped, just because it's the only mold they have. I get that. Right, look at that Peachy Baby slime. Oh my god, the amount of crunchy slime shorts you watched when I visited. Yes, I love, and not even just crunchy slime, I love the fluffy slime. This one is a cloud slime, this pink velvet cake. Now I'm going to see if there's a pink velvet cake fragrance oil. Pink velvet cake fragrance oil. Not oik, oil. Rose petal gelato is the first one that shows up. There's red velvet cake. So what makes it pink velvet? I mean, I don't know. Frosted pink cupcake fragrance oil. Pink velvet sugar fragrance oil. Okay. Nope. Oh, pink velvet cupcake Bath and Body Works. Oh, is it a dupe of? Maybe it's a dupe of the Bath and Body Works. I don't know. I will have to go looking around because that is fascinating. And then, of course, pink sugar crystals and rose petal gelato. One of them is a fragrance that Joe gave me because it just discolored a lot. And Joe's like, nope, I'm done. And then rose petal gelato is, I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but it's a beautiful fragrance for people who are super like picky about florals. It hits all the right notes. Like, it's got the creamy gelato notes, so it's kind of like sweet gourmand, but yeah, it's delicious. Anyway, I'm losing my voice a little bit, so let me see. Oops, to raid. Oh, and also I should link to the Vita, because I mentioned Vedex Mortis Bakery was who I got that inspiration for the Bitch I'm a Cow soap from. So, just to show them some love, I'm going to link them real quick. Yeah, because that moo cake, and you could tell me, and I could take criticism if I didn't do the cake justice, but yeah, it was a beautiful cake, and so I just had to make a soap based on it. So yeah, here's the initial, inspiration. Joe's Big Balls soap, oh my gosh. He says, like the food-looking slime that messed with the head, oh my gosh, yeah. Renamon went from smell good to a bit stinky. I mean, that spray, from what you've told me, is kind of supposed to go a little bit stinky. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyway, back to Twitch and trying to find someone to raid. Holy moly, a lot of people are streaming. Oh, okay. My friend is... Yeah, my friend Puppy is still streaming, so I am going... Holy moly, I reached 200 followers! Thank you for 200 follows. Holy crap. So yeah, we are going to raid my friend Barklington, aka Puppy. Creator dashboard. Because, yeah, this is the first time that I've seen them actually streaming. It looks like they're playing some type of game. So, yeah. But, yeah, this dear friend of mine is actually who's pushed me to do a lot of things. Well, not push sounds really bad, but, like, here we go. Oh, no, not Gaijin Goomba. Back. Yeah, Gaijin Goomba, we don't have to worry about. Gaijin Goomba has a ton of people watching him. So let me just type it in again. Barklington. Games plus demos. Okay, so be very nice to my dear friend Barklington because she's been battling brain cancer and stuff. And yeah, she had to recently have a part of her brain removed because she had a tumor. And thankfully it was operable. And so, yeah, her health is thankfully improving. But yeah, be super kind to her. And, alright, got 5 viewers ready to raid. Awesome sauce. So, thank you to everyone who showed up. And thank you so much to everyone who cheered for the bits. And I'm going to have to do something special for 200 followers now. But yeah. We'll get to that either tomorrow or another time. In the meantime, all my particulars are in the About Me section. And see you when I see ya. Rating now.